join us in the third round of the FIA Ford Cup. As you can see, our recent form has been pretty awful. Since our first 3 games, the form was good. We won 4, drew 1, lost 1 of our first 6 games. Drew 1, lost 1, drew 1, lost 1. Our recent form has been poor. We've just had a team meeting. We've boosted up the morale a little bit. Hopefully we can pull it together and get a good result here. We have changed the defensive positioning on the match training. David McMillan is scoring goals. He's got 8 goals and 4 assists in 9 games since we signed him. He's playing really well. All of our players are playing kind of well. We're letting in stupid goals. It's really frustrating. But for today, we do... Donnellan is still injured. Do we drop... We're going to drop Longelo back to fullback there. Bring Kearns over to the left wing and play Paul George and Ringo there. That means we can bring Sam Agnew in midfield rather than however the hell you're supposed to say this name. Yarflith Hoban. That is a mouthful. So Agnew comes into midfield, Longelo drops to left back, Kearns goes to the left wing, George comes in on the right wing. McMillan stays up front with Armstrong in behind. Agnew and Russell in midfield, with Roberto Piers and Boylan in defence in front of Schlingerman. We are still playing our counter-attacking, exploiting the wing, passing into space, direct football. It doesn't seem to be working as well recently, but we're going to stick with it. See if we can turn it around. I'm going to see this out for this season. Obviously, in the start of next season, we can bring in new players. Maybe change the way we play a little bit. We're going to send the assistant to that. I'm going to use the assistant recommendations on this. Passionately. Give the fans their money's worth. And just try and get some motivation into them. A decent performance here takes us through to the quarterfinals of the Irish Cup, which eventually, if we can win it, if we can get to a final and win it, will give us the opportunity to try and play some European football, which would be amazing. We are actually playing away against Bohemian. They're bossing possession. Absolutely dominant, actually. We've had 11 shots. 6 of them have been long shots. Not too bad with that. They have had 59% of the possession, though. Go up there and win it, boys. Come on. They are going man for man in midfield. They've got a defensive midfield 3. I think we're just really struggling to fashion any chances here. Don't want to change things up too much. I wonder if this goes to a replay. I probably should have checked that beforehand, actually. Yeah, this is worrying. The spacing behind, though, if we can get the ball back. Win it back. Come on, boys. We're going to passionately encourage them. Come on, boys. Oh, no. It's a wide ball. It's off the bar! Right, Boylan. He's picked it up to George. Is there a quick break on? No, he's just punted it to no one. Longelo throws it. Why is it so hard to throw to your own players in this game? Seriously. Things have evened up a little bit, but I'm worried that this is going to be a highlight for them. Burn back to Benson. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, it's dreadful defending. It's really well blocked. McMillan, can he get on it? He can. Can he hold it up? Armstrong's lost the ball. Straight away. Right. 10 minutes to go. We are going to make some changes. I'm going to switch these guys back to just regular wingers. Armstrong is shattered. I'm going to bring him off. I'm going to put on David O'Sullivan. Set him as a poacher. We're going direct. We're going route 1. At higher tempo. We're pumping it into the box. Hitting early crosses. Get it up to the 2 frontmen. Maybe we can nick this at the death. 2 banks of 4. Sitting deep. Oh, come on. Don't concede now. Oh! Right. Nothing to lose. Let's go attacking, boys. Oh, that's disappointing. I mean, they've deserved it. We have not done anything this match. We've not done anything for 4 matches now. But we were holding on. I'm going to passionately tell him to push forward. And I've got no one on the bench that can make a difference. That's the issue. We're good enough to... We told the board we were going to survive relegation. It looks like we're probably going to be able to do that. If we stay in the league, I was hoping for a mid-table finish, but a little bit of a cup run would have been nice. I guess that distraction's over. One way to put it. And that's it. They were just passing the game out there. You're unlucky tonight, boys. Try and keep the morale up a little bit. We only had 1 shot on target. Really poor. Poor game. Goes 5 games without a win. We're playing Finn Harps at home next. Hopefully this is a turnaround. We really need it. We really need a turnaround in form here. Do you think you changed clubs too quickly? It's only July 2018. It's already your 3rd club. I'm not looking to change a club every year. The thing is, though, is as I said at the start of this, start of the series actually, and the start of this, start of this stream, I'm kind of role playing it, and we've spent 2 years being a part timer. We started out at a part-time club with a really low reputation. We got a job in a nicer climate with a higher reputation, with the chance of getting up into turning the club pro. They couldn't do it. At the end of the day, we want to be professional. That's the best way to get to move ahead in our career and get our reputation higher. As I say this, I want to. I'm still studying for a national A license at the minute. We've gone to a pro club. I don't plan on moving at the end of this season. We're a good squad. We've got a good squad. We're a good club who are professional. Hopefully the balance isn't going to be too awful at the end of the season. Hopefully we can sell a couple of players, maybe bring in some freebies, sort out our bank balance issues. Obviously, I mean, let's have a look at the rules. Wow, there is no prize money. Hopefully we can find a way of making some money and getting them out of this financial stink. But we've got a pretty decent squad here. I wouldn't mind staying here for 2 or 3 years, trying to get into Europe, trying to raise our profile. The next step from here, I want to go. I don't want to go to another kind of 4th level. I see leagues as being in tiers. So if you go to the Electricity's Premier League, go to the competition ratings. So you've got like the top 10, and I'd probably even say just like the top 6 or the top 5. So you got the top 5 there. They're your premier divisions. So you got the Liga Santander in Spain, the Premier League, the Bundesliga, Serie A, and Liga. They're your first level clubs. Then after that, you're going from 6th to 15th, maybe like 12th. You've got the Portuguese First Division, you've got the Russian Premier League, Ukrainian, Turkey, Dutch, Belgian, and Austrian Premier Leagues. So they're the next level. After that, you've got the 3-star leagues, where there's quite a lot of them. I'd say there's like 10 to 15 clubs. You got Greece, Czech Republic, Switzerland, Croatia, Denmark, Scotland, the Championship, the Scottish Premier League, the Championship, Polish, like all of these other leagues, they're kind of like the third tier. So these are the teams that you see getting through the qualification stages for the Europa League, and you'll get the odd one in the Champions League, but they'll usually finish bottom of their table and stuff like that. Then after that, you've got these leagues, the 2.5 star to 2-star leagues, where you've got like the Dutch second division, Icelandic Premier League, League One, all this kind of stuff. I don't want to go to anywhere out of this kind of top 27, top 30 team, like leagues maybe. The next move that we'd be looking to make would be to a 3-star pro team. So I'm thinking Greek Premier League. I don't want to go to the Scottish Premiership or the Sky Bet Championship yet, but maybe the Norwegian First Division, Bundesliga 2, something like that. The Greek, what else we got here? The Danish Premier League, the Superliga, those kind of leagues. That's going to be our next step, and we ain't going to be moving there until we've achieved something here. So it's going to take 2 or 3 years, maybe 4 years, to get our reputation higher, to earn the badges, to get the experience, maybe get these guys into Europe, win a few games in Europe. But ideally, I just want to qualify for the UEFA Cup, get in the group stages, and then maybe we can look at winning the title or a cup here, and increasing our reputation, and go into one of those third-tier teams. And then from there, you build your reputation there, you go to one of the second-tier teams, and then that's when you're looking at the Premier League, the Serie A, the Bundesliga, that kind of stuff. So I'm looking at a career growth. But now we're at a pro team. We're I don't need to move. Put it that way. Like, I don't need to move to another club. I don't feel like I need to move to achieve anything more. We're in a decent wage. We've got decent players. We've got decent reputation. We've got sponsorship deals. We've got the ability to get into Europe. And that's the main thing I wanted, is just the ability to try and get into Europe. So yeah, I know it feels like the first 3 seasons we've jumped clubs really quickly, but I'm not planning on jumping really quickly. You know, unless end of the season, someone from the Eredivisie comes in for us, or something like that. Someone offers us a job. Okay, so after our last performance, which wasn't awful, but it wasn't very good. Like, it was, we ended up losing to a corner goal. Our recent form's been dreadful. We need to pull it out of the bag. We're playing Finn Harps in 11th. They are below us. They are the team in the relegation spots. They are the team that could, if we get battered by them, they are the team that could leapfrog us, though, and put us back into the danger of relegation. We've got some players back. We have got Craig Roden back. So he's coming straight back into the squad for Agnew. We have also got Donnellan back. He's not fit, but he's coming in because he's better than the options we've got on the bench. So he comes in. Hoban's going to get dropped to the bench. We're going to bring Longelo back on the left wing. Armstrong in behind McMillan. Kearns back out on the right. It's going to be Schlingerman in net, with the returning Donnellan, Roberto Piers and Boylan in defence. Russell and Roden pick up their partnership in centre midfield. It's going to be Longelo and Kearns on the wings, with Armstrong in behind McMillan. McMillan hasn't scored for a couple of games, which is a bit of a worry. But hopefully, we can... Boylan's recent form is really poor, actually. We're going to have a word with him. Issue a warning. Yeah, we'll issue a warning. Has anyone else been playing badly? Gary Armstrong. One player, recent form. I've been declining, play better. Cool. Everyone else is okay, I guess. Not amazing, not terrible. We're working on our defensive positioning, because we are scoring goals, we're just conceding too many. Donnellan's going to play at least till half-time. They're matching us on the formations. End our recent run of bad form. Please, boys. We need to see good performance. One of our centre-backs has switched off. That's always a good thing. We are going to minimise these because of our stupid pitch. Boylan somehow passed it into his path. Right, McMillan, can you get there? No. I don't know why I'm commentating a kickoff highlight. Nothing ever happens until you don't start commentating it, and then you score within 40 seconds. We're going to periodically look at the league table. Kearns in the top corner. Pick that one out. Top bins. That's his 5th goal of the season. Not a bad return from the wing. Kearns round over the number 17 there. Who was that? Who ducked out of it? Clark. You wimp. Ducked out of the way of it. Went in the top corner. A win here pushes us right back up to 7th. It just shows you how tight it is in this bottom half of the table. Can we not concede, please? What was the keeper doing there? What were you doing? You were on the edge of the 6-yard box then. Look at this. Ball, straight, direct ball in. Keeper just runs miles away. What are you doing? Oh my god. Awful. Right, we need to get another goal here before half-time. Longalo. He's got space to run into. Can he beat his man? No. Who is that who's just missed the header? Number 5, Roberto. Oh, God, he's been in really... He's got an error in him. I brought him in to be the old experienced head. And all he does is lose his head. Ireland out on the wing. Boylan clears. Oh, God. It's shaky. We're looking. It's an even game so far. We're going to come off counter. We're having more of the ball. We're going to try and control it a bit more. 4 minutes at half time. It's 1-1. This keeps everything the way it is. Assertively, I'm really disappointed with what I just saw. Play harder, aggressively. Very unhappy with you. He's lost confidence. Roberto's coming off. Trainer's coming on. That's all we're doing. Start the second half. We're going to try and control it a bit more. We've got more of the ball. Let's try and do something with it. Armstrong and McMillan are both playing really badly. Trainer clears. Kearns. Right, the break's on, boys. Look at all the space over on the right wing. And we've lost the ball. Lost the ball. I can't speak. They're trying to run past people when they have 0 dribbling skill. Right, Roden picks it up. Kearns, can he do anything with it? He scored a wonder goal. Armstrong. To Roden. Armstrong again. McMillan. We find anything here. Kearns. Round the corner. McMillan! Oh, that was a great chance, and he's not scored for a couple of games. Donnellan's going to have to come off soon, and the only options we've got are left back, and not left backs. We either bring Longalo back. He's not great though. Sam Agnew's going to have to come on. He's a left wing back. For some reason, he has no idea how to play left back. McMillan's not playing great. We're going to switch him up to a poacher just to get him concentrating on just putting the ball on the back of the net. We are going to switch to... We go back to a counter, and we're going to play direct and pump the ball into the box. Come on. Armstrong. Oh, McMillan. That's it. 1-1 draw. Not good enough. Not good enough. 12 shots, only 4 on target. We lost loads of possession that second half as well. We're just outside of the relegation zone. We need an upturn in form and fast. Oh, God. What started out looking really good, looking really positive when we first walked through the door here. With, yes, a 4-1 loss to Cork, but then 2-0 win, 2-1 win away from home. A 1-1 home draw against Galway. 3-1 win against Shamrock. 4-2 win against Drogheda. Since then, we have not won a game in 6 matches. We've got 7 matches to go to the end of the season. Like I say, we need an upturn of form, or we're going to be seriously battling it out in a relegation scrap. Hopefully it doesn't come to that.